Hello there everybody, this is Yus here, and today I'm back at you for a 3rd gen battle. That's right, we're switching things up. And yes, this is an NU game against Marky. We had this last night, so yeah. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So yeah, let's do this. It's been a while. I'm sure some of you guys love Gen 3, so there you have it. So anyways, I'm gonna lead with Butterfree, he's gonna lead with Glalie, set up the usual spikes. I stayed in. I was sure he wasn't gonna attack me right away, so I'm just gonna go for the sleep powder. Put into sleep, compound eyes, that thing is not gonna be missing. If it misses, if you miss sleep powder with Butterfree, that means you're extremely lucky. Lucky? Yeah, you're extremely lucky if you miss. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Anyways, I'm gonna go into my fake muck. I'm gonna take the Ice Beam, because I'm specially defensive, and this thing has like the elemental punches. It's actually a really good Pokemon, so I'm gonna go for the Fire Punch, but he's gonna switch out. He's gonna send in his Arbok. He's gonna get his Intimidate, but that's not gonna matter, because the punches are special in this gen. So yeah, I'm fully special, by the way, so it's not... the Fire Punch isn't gonna do anything, so I guess this Arbok is specially defensive or something, so he's gonna double. He's gonna switch into his Markyboy, and I'm gonna go back into my Butterfree. Since his Glalie already woke up, I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder again, not gonna miss, and he's gonna be put into sleep, which is great. So I'm gonna go for Hidden Power. I wasn't sure which Hidden Power this was, to be honest with you, and it wasn't very effective, so I was like, okay, this is bad, I need to go, I need to run, I can't stay in. But he switches as well, so he's gonna go back into this Broken Bird, the most broken Pokemon in this tier, if I do say so myself, and I was sure I could take a hit. I mean, that's not gonna happen. Spoilers alert. Nope. This thing's too broken. This thing's too powerful. It's too powerful. So I have to go into my Graveler, because it's the only thing that I have that can kinda take a hit from this monster. So I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, expecting to switch out. But he switches into this Meganium. Meganium, what happened to you? Wait. Is this you, Meganium? What happened to your face? What happened to your arms and legs and what? Okay, that's your business. I'm not gonna judge you. But anyways, I'm gonna go into my Butterfree. He's gonna go for Leech Seed, and that's bad. I don't wanna be Leech Seeded, because that's just bad. So I'm gonna go out of there. I can't stand being Leech Seeded. But he's gonna switch out as well. He's gonna go back into his Arbok. He's gonna waste an Intimidate, which is great, because I'm gonna go into my Hitmonchan, one of the most broken Pokemon in this tier as well, if you check out the list, and I'm just gonna go for Earthquake, and he wasn't expecting it, and since I'm Choice Banded, that's just gonna one-hit KO the Arbok, and that was ridiculous. Anyways, so in comes the Pidgeot. I don't want to deal with Pidgeot, so I'm gonna switch out, but he's gonna expect my Graveler to come in. He's gonna do a good move. He's gonna go into his Wailord, and this Wailord is gonna be a pain as well, so I'm gonna switch out into my Lickitung, which is also has some special defense investment, but he's gonna go for Roar, and he's gonna drag in my Graveler again, and Graveler is like, no, I don't wanna deal with this thing, I just wanna go out, don't drag me in. But he just dragged him in. But now he tried to go for the Surf, the sneaky Surf. He didn't go for Roar again. Lickitung is gonna take it. But I'm just gonna go for Wish, because I want this thing to be like a decent amount of health. But he's gonna bring in this Glalie again. I'm like, oh god, more spikes probably. And I have nothing that can remove the spikes or anything on this team. This team is just for lols, pretty much. And this Glalie is like, man, Glalie is like top tier, like the spikes, and then it can explode. Like, definitely one of the best as well in this tier, so... Anyways, I'm just gonna go for Seismic Toss, I think. Yeah, I just wanted to get some damage there. If he explodes, he explodes. I mean, what can I do about it? I have no Ghost types as well. That's how bad this team is. So yeah, I'm gonna go for more Seismic Tosses. He's gonna go for Leech Seed again. I don't want to be Leech Seeded, as I said, so I'm definitely gonna switch out of there. Man, Leech Seed is such a pain. Even though it's a Sunflora, just having Leech Seed makes it painful. But yeah, he's gonna go for the double Leech Seed, knowing that I don't want to deal with Leech Seed, so that was a good move on his part. But again, I'm gonna switch out. I just don't care. I don't want to be Leech Seeded. Screw being Leech Seeded. So, this broken Pokemon again. I mean, look at how much health do I have. Do you see that? Look after leftovers. Look at all the health that I have. He's just gonna go for a double edge. And that's it. It's over. This thing is broken. How can this thing be allowed? This is ridiculous. I didn't want it to go for Graveler. Maybe he was gonna predict it or something. But damn, I was sure I could have taken a hit, but it didn't happen. I could have done a little bit of damage to this Wailord, but Graveler decided to miss because it was like, okay, I don't know what he was thinking, but he decided to miss. I don't know, he's gonna roar me again into Graveler because this Wailord just doesn't, he just loves to be a pain in the butt, pretty much. So I'm gonna go into this thing, and he's just gonna surf. That's gonna do a lot of damage because this thing sucks. I don't know, and I have barrier, so I'm gonna go for barrier. Why did I go for barrier? Don't ask me. But apparently he went for earthquake, so that ended up helping me. I don't know why I have barrier. I have no idea why I have barrier. So I know he's gonna go for roar, so I'm just gonna go for ice beam. Maybe I was gonna get a freeze or something, but of course that's not gonna happen. But he's gonna bring in my my Butterfree. I'm just gonna go for stun spore because I need to rely on hacks on this thing because I've been hacked way too much. Maybe I'm gonna get something back. But of course I'm not. So he's gonna be able to hit the surf. And I'm just gonna go for Psychic, get some damage. Maybe he's gonna get fully paralyzed, but it's not. He's not gonna get fully paralyzed, so he's not on the range of my Hitmonchan. But I'm sure it's a 2-hit KO, and I'm sure Hitmonchan can take a hit because of his special defense, right? I have some decent special defense on Hitmonchan, so I should be able to take a hit. So here's the Choice Banded Sky Uppercut. It's a 2-hit KO, and here's the Surf. I should be able to take it, right? No, I'm not. I'm gonna get critted. I'm not. I'm just gonna get critted. I'm just gonna get critted. So Earthquake, I'm sure it's not gonna be able to kill. So I'm just gonna go for Rock Slide, hoping for the flinch, because 2 Rock Slide should be able to kill. I'm sure an Earthquake is not gonna kill, but looking at the damage, looks like it could have, so in my head it didn't kill. And the game finally gave me a flinch. Right now. He finally gave me something. Thanks, game. Anyways, Wailord is gonna go down, and he's gonna go for the Glalie. And Glalie is just gonna finish the game, because he can just kill everything that I have left, so... here's the Ice Beam. That's gonna kill the Graveler, and it's a crit, because the game wants to laugh at me a bit more, because why not? And this thing, which is the last thing that I have, is just gonna be exploded on, so that's the game, and that's it. A bit unfortunate, but that's what happens. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys next time. Allons-y!